So I'm cleaning some of my outdoor water monitor. This is the only large water monitor tub I have, but he eats a lot of roughage, and of course dirt flows in here. So I refill his pond when it gets low, and about every week or two we totally drain it and clean it and refill it. I don't know what kind of tub this was originally, but basically we just have it on a cinder block platform around the edges. This actually acts as his hide, and it's really nice because the water heats and cools more slowly than the air, and so by the end of the day the water's warm and it heats his little hide, and by the morning the water's nice and cool, and so it keeps his little den nice and cool during the day. He's able to live outdoors where we live in zone 8A about 8 months out of the year. And then in the wintertime he has a large enclosure, but he gets really cranky in there because he loves being outdoors. He gets a lot of chicks. He gets rabbits to eat sometimes. We feed him like crocodile or carnivore pellets. You coming out? How pretty you look. I didn't bring any food out with me. So this was originally a chicken coop, and we modified it. We reinforced it. We put wire along the bottom. You can see he's shedding. So he was originally a nerd. He came from Nerd. And he was a high yellow, which I didn't see very well when he was younger. But he's getting more and more yellow as he gets older. And of course, being outdoors with the UV, he's much brighter and better looking. Oh, and cranky. This has worked very, very well for us. This system, which is really simple. Hey, you're shedding, bud. Oh, stop that. Stop. His tail does hurt. His claws are very sharp. And he's never bitten any of us. But we've had some close calls before. He's jumped out or charged me when I'm feeding him. Which, I mean, he's a... What are you doing? He has tried to climb me before, which I don't let him do because his claws are very sharp. And in the wintertime, he's pretty handleable, but in the summertime, he goes a little bit wild being out here. Oh, stop that. And his tail not only can hit you and hurt you, but it's actually really spiny, and that will actually cut you. So that's fun. Well, this was my large Asian water monitor. Actually just got a mate for him this spring, winter or spring. So she just got moved outdoors, although she's really little still. So let me know if you want to see videos of my female. Back in the 90s, reptile keepers used to say that there were two ferocious reptiles in the hobby. And one was the tokay gecko and one was the Nile monitor. And, ooh, look at you, sweetheart. Getting nice and fat. Happy in there. And now you can see why. So this had to be double and triple reinforced. As you can see, she's very intelligently looking for any weakness in the structure. And if she can get her head halfway through there, there's a very good chance she can wiggle her body through there. They have a nice long lean body, a very powerful tail, super sharp claws, and some pretty ferocious teeth. She is a beautiful maniac. Now let's take a look at her mate. Alrighty, so here's the male's enclosure, and a lot of times he's up there on the roof. He's hiding behind his little pond right now. Not sure what side he's on. He's probably gonna come flipping out of here. Oh, there he is. Hey, dude. It's funny the way they can... Ooh! Okay. Yes, very unhappy. They are not the easiest creatures to socialize. Basically, I leave them alone for the most part. So these are breeding animals for me. Don't try to kiss and cuddle them all too much. Cutie pies.
Anton, I am your father.
What are you guys doing?
Cyclops man, on the prowl.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Hey, what are you doing?